You guys, what's up? I'm going here, Adrian here with a video on the Adrian channel. So today what we've got is another DVD update. Now this one's going to be quite a long one, because I've got a lot of DVDs here. So yeah, let's just get into it. So this one I loved when I was a kid. Yeah. I still like it today. I don't really watch it as much, but I still do like it today. It's Garfield. I'd highly recommend this. This is the first Garfield. I'd highly recommend the first Garfield, which is this one, and the second Garfield. I'd highly recommend them. They are extremely funny. Yeah. So this was the first Garfield. Um, as I say, I recently saw this in a charity shop. And I thought, yeah, I'll get it. I used to like it when I was a kid. I'll get it. I've not got around to watching them. I discovered with a lot of these. It's because I recently had my birthday, and I've got a lot of DVDs. So I've kind of been going through them one by one. Yeah. So I've not really had a lot of chance to watch a lot of these DVDs, but I'll get round to watching them. But Garfield the movie I've watched before, and I'd highly recommend it. Then we've got this one, Elf. Um, Elf is another one that I very much like. And yeah, it's a Christmas film. And I thought, again, saw it in a charity shop the very first time. This was a few weeks ago, and it's a Christmas film, and I thought, why are they selling Christmas films at the start of November? You know, but I thought, Elf, it's a good film. It's funny. Why not? Um, so yeah, um, yeah. So let's just get into it. So yeah, let's go on to the next one, which is this one, Little Britain Series 3. I have now got the complete collection of Little Britain, including Little Britain Abroad and Little Britain Live. The complete collection now. Season 3, Series 3, which is this one, is the only one I was missing. I'd highly recommend Little Britain. I'd highly recommend it. It's very funny. Obviously, I'm not gonna recommend it if there's any kids watching this video. Please, if you're kids, please do not watch Little Britain. Okay, because I don't want to get into trouble for recommending that. It's a wee bit rude for kids. But if you're an adult or you're over, what age is it? 15. If you're over 15, yeah, watch it. It's highly funny. It's very, very funny, Little Britain. Then we've got this one, Lee Evans Roadrunner. He's quite good. I'd recommend him. He's a comedian, stand-up comedian. He's very funny. This one's very funny. Another one which I recently watched was live at the O2 Arena in 2008. I'd recommend that one as well. But this was Roadrunner live at the O2 as well, and I think this was 2009. 2009 this was released. Yeah, the both of them are brilliant. Then we've got this one, the Royal Family, the Golden Egg Cup. This is by far my favourite Royal Family episode. I'm not a big Royal Family kind of guy. My mum introduced me to this. She says, watch this one, it's quite good. The Golden Egg Cup. It's very funny. I'd recommend this one. Maybe not the others, because they can be a bit boring some episodes. But yeah, this one is very funny. Yeah. Then we've got one which I've not two actually, but this one, I've not had chance to watch this, as you'll discover it's still in the packaging. But yeah, I got this for my birthday. It's Spider-Man Far From Home. This was the new Spider-Man brought out, I think at the start, no it wasn't the start, 2019, I think it was mid-2019 it was brought out. Yeah, it's not had chance to watch it yet. Yeah, so I wouldn't know whether to recommend it or not. But yeah, hopefully you can see it. Yeah. Then we've got this one as well, Avengers Endgame. This was another one I got for my birthday. I went to the cinema to see this with my Uncle Derek. I'm not a big Avengers fan. I'm not really into that sort of thing. So yeah, but this Avengers Endgame is actually quite good. It's quite good, and I'd recommend it to anyone. I'm not going to spoil the ending in case you haven't seen it, but it's quite good. Um, as I say, I'm not really a big Avengers fan, you know. And we've got this one, only an excuse. Only an excuse. I'd highly recommend. I watched this a few days ago. Um, yeah, it's on every year at Hogmanay. Or if you're not from Scotland, New Year. On at New Year if you're not from Scotland. Um, it's very funny. There is some bits that are quite rude. So there's a age recommended there, 12. So again, if you're 12 or above, you can watch this. If you're not 12 and if you're under 12, you cannot watch this because there is some sketches in this one that is quite rude. But yeah, it is only an excuse. It's quite funny. So I'd highly recommend that one. Then we've got this one. I recently watched this with my dad, Bench Warmers. This was the first Bench Warmers. I've not seen the second one yet. But this was the first Bench Warmers. When I first thought of it, I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. But it turns out it is actually quite good. Um, and it's all about these three guys playing baseball. Yeah, it's quite funny. Um, I'd recommend it to anyone. Because this one hasn't actually got any rude in it. It's just funny. So it's not actually got any rude in it. So this one I recommend to people. And finally, we've got this one, The Dictator. I've watched bits of it, not all of it. I've watched bits of it. The bits I have seen have been very funny. Sacha Baron Cohen, and why I got this was because I was talking with one of the guys in my college course. I'm not going to mention his name to protect his privacy, but basically, I was watching this. No, he was telling me about this. Sorry, Sacha Baron Cohen. He says it's very funny, and you've got to watch it. Very funny. I says okay, I'll give it a try. I saw it in a charity shop, and I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I've watched the first half of it. I've not watched it all yet. I've watched the first half of it. It's very the bits I have the first half the bits I have seen have been very funny. There is I'm sorry for sounding like people's mums here, but yeah, I feel I have to do this. Um, there's there is definitely rude bits in this film. Very bad language. And there's even a picture of someone's private area in this film. So, and it's quite rightly got an age certificate of 15. If you are not, I repeat, if you are not 15, do not watch this film. Please do not watch this. Because, yeah, and if you do watch the film, don't tell your parents you watched it. Okay, don't, because then they'll ask where you saw it, who told you to watch it. You say, oh, it was that YouTuber Aidan, and then I get in trouble. So please, if you are under 15, do not watch this film. But yeah, if you're over 15, it's 100% fine. It's 100% fine. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. If you want to see more videos, then like, subscribe, and you know what buttons to press.